Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Here's Terry. Pass to Lanier. Goes to the fadeaway. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's Ingram. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And Brandon Ingram is a certified bucket getter. You can pencil in 20 on any given night.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Lanier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum, good.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Duran, the screen. On the take. And here's Ingram, defended by Eason. Outside Ingram. And the shot goes in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Eason, kept alive. Pass to Garland. Fires the three. Fires in the triple.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Now here's Garland to the left wing. Pass to Lanier. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Outside Eason. Here's Terry, covered by Ingram. Here's Lanier. Knocks down the 18-footer. Lanier's gotten a second bucket on the night.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Toronto. Here's Tatum. Yep, that one goes.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you, Brian.
You love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Eason. Toronto making their last shot. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's in there.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Terry. Duran with a steal. Here's Murray Boyles. Ingram up top. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, that's a beautiful mid-range jumper that time by Ingram, totally under control.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Lanier. Here's Terry. Takes the three. That one doesn't drop. To the middle. Here's Murray Boyles. Back to Dick. Good if it goes. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Dallas on top, leading by a point. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, when you get a second chance opportunity here or there, it starts to add up.
The Mavericks trailing. Now Johnson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Joe. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Dallas now. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. DeSumo with it. Right wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Back to Joe. Quickly outside. Clock at 6. Here's Holland. It's rebounded by Dallas. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. DeSumo for 3. Counted from distance.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Nowitzki's got his first basket.
Well, I'm not sure how you're supposed to defend that beautiful turnaround, Jay.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Back to Johnson. Outside Hunter. Pulls up on the wing. Lets it go from the wing. Oh, he misses the dunk. The layup might have been a better option for him. Here's Holland. They get it back. Here's Whiteside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Legs, more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap. So you're open-ended in that regard. And there are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Running on the margins, man. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. Pass to Joe. Toronto passing it around. From deep. He buries it from 3. Joe's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Hunter. DeSumo outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mourning. And they get it. Stolen by Whiteside. It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to DeSumo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
Pass to Hunter. Now here's DeSumo. There's a screen. To the left side wing. 3 on the clock. Here's Nowitzki. That one's wide left.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Holland can't hit.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
DeSumo outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Left side, Johnson. Here's the lob. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. 19 seconds left in the first half of this game. They set the pick. Quickly drives in and is blocked. They recover it. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 8-point Toronto lead. Out to the right wing. Here's Nowitzki. And that concludes the first half. It's the Raptors leading by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Toronto leading by 8. And here's Shepherd for 3. Hits the trifecta. Shepherd's got 5 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Pass to Terry. On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Here's the break. Right side, Easton. Here's Terry. Outside, Easton. Pass to Lanier. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great beat. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
CBA, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you guys.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. 2 on the clock. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duren focused and flushing it home.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the wing on the left. Here's Garland. Duren with the rebound. Toronto leading by 10. Now here's Ingram. Give him 8 points now. Lanier with the rebound.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Here's Terry. Drops in the layup for 2. Terry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Murray Boyles. On the wing, Grady Dick. Over Garland. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Here's Terry. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Terry's got 7.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Pass to Shepherd. Outside Dick. Over Garland. Dick with a miss. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Terry. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside Ingram. Pass to Murray Boyles. Back to Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. .54 seconds left in the third. That's tipped. Outside Eason. Pass to Terry. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 9.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
And the dunk by Duren.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Pass to Tatum. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Here's Shepherd. There's the screen. Outside Ingram. Drops in the three. Ingram's got 11 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Johnson. Pass to Mourning. The kick out to Johnson. Hunter with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Back to Hunter. No good on the three.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
A smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A. He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Raptors lead by 8. Pass to Allen. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Mourning. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Holland gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 11. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Shoots from 12. Quickly with a rebound. Toronto leading by 11. Whiteside down low. Ooh, he leaves no question.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, can't hit the jumper. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Mavericks call timeout. Here he goes. Banks it home. Big shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
From downtown, it's good from beyond the arc.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
1:24 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Shepherd. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duren.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Raptors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And it's the Mavericks ball. Misses the 3. Outside Dick. Oh, it's off target. And here are the Mavericks now. 11-point game. Here's Eason. Now Garland. Duren with a steal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Within my dreams.